Our next speaker is going to answer the question, how many slides can you fit into 15 minutes? Here comes DA, the Playa Restoration Manager.
Check, check. How do I do this thing? Which one? Hey, well, which button is this? Is it the right button? I use the computer. The computer. They're gonna keep me pinned behind this podium. Hey, everybody, I'm DA, Playa Restoration. Burning Man is the largest leave no trace event in the world. We build, burn, blow it up, rinse, repeat, do it again. And that's what we're getting ready to do. Our job as Playa Restoration is to back your leave no trace effort. We can't do it for you, but we are certainly here to back your effort. We love what we do. We love everything that you guys do. You guys are gifting. And so I know it's really hard to leave no trace, but we need you to do it. And we're going to back your effort. We're going to make it beautiful. So, moop. We have our own word for it, all right? Does anyone know what this word means? That's right, matter out of place. What does moop look like? Moop looks like this. What is it? Can you guys see over there? Anybody's gonna go this way? Anyway, this is wood. All right, next. What is this? This is glass, windshield glass. What's this? Zip ties. You know when like the wind is like blowing your tarp around and you're just like, oh my God, we got to cut this down. You're just cutting it all down. It all just gonna goes and gets buried by the dust. That's zip ties. And we made this one easy for you guys. Oil. That's oil spill. Oil drip. You're supposed to dig that out. Feathers. How many of y'all here were in the 90s? Yeah, guilty. And next. Plastic. Plastic. These are all just like wrappers and stuff. And now we're getting into the micro moop. And next we're starting to get down to thread. See, what the thread is actually is that there's lots of micro debris. These are broken things. These are things that tore off and ripped off you at Burning Man because you're having fun at Burning Man was happening. And then carpet fiber. Tiny little things like that. And what, you guys don't like kombucha? And sometimes your camp does that. And I know that's not your camp. That's none of your guys' camps, and that's not going to be your camps this year. This doesn't happen very much anymore. This happened a couple of years ago, and it was a total train wreck, as you can see. But yeah, that place was a disaster. And guess what? Once we picked all that up, it was still moopy, so we had to moop it and pick it up again. Anyway, trash is moop. Yeah, don't do that. Don't be like that. Cigarette butts are moop. Carpet is moop. This is one of the hardest things to find, actually, because you guys, for some reason, like to bring beige carpets and then dust and then covers it all up. Windblown moop. These are your packaging and your bags and everything that you bought at the store just before you got there. And then there's the box of beer. And here's your Excel spreadsheets that, you know, some of you guys in the org kind of like leave flying around. Tent stakes are moop. Rebar is moop. How many of you guys like to drive on the playa? Yeah, well, guess what? This is what happens when you leave rebar on the playa. Don't do it. I know it's none of you guys, but don't do it. Get it out of there. It doesn't belong. What is the number one common moop on the playa? That's right. It's wood. It is wood. It looks like that. Do you know why? Yeah. Construction. Cutting lumber, firewood, burning. These are all the things that we love and hold near and dear to our hearts out at Burning Man. But guess what? It is moop, and that's what makes it common, and we need to pick it up. So lumber, wood is moop. Wood is moop. Get down on your knees and pick that up. Wood is moop. Or instead of picking it up, you could protect the playa. Use a tarp for firewood, storage, cutting areas. Look at that nice blue tarp there. And that gets me on to the burn gardens and wood donation stations. These are located at 3, 6, and 9 o'clock at the promenades on the Esplanade. And these are big metal burn platforms for the burning of wood only. And we will have them available for your use on Sunday at 10 a.m., September 4th, through Tuesday, September 6th. So this is all excess big burnable lumber. And also we have a wood donation station, and this is for new and unused wood only. Clean, new, unused only. Yep, big metal burn platforms. No paper, no cardboard, no recycling, no compost, and no garbage goes in the into the burn gardens. You guys can burn that at your own place. The reason why we don't burn this stuff at the burn gardens anymore is because they are moopy. The ashes, they blow out of the thing, they blow into the next camp. It's just a big mess. We need it for wood. So yeah, 3, 6, and 9, Esplanade open Playa. Burn gardens open Sunday. That date is wrong. That is my fault. It's the 4th, September 4th. Wood donations, new and unused only. The event ends Monday, September 5th. So the burn gardens closed on the 6th. Let's get to late items still on the Playa. Remember this camp again. That was late, and then at some point it actually became abandoned. It just became really obvious there was nobody there. And all late items will be noted Thursday, September 8th through Saturday, September 10th. Late items are recorded for our observation. So we're watching. We're paying attention. We're watching you guys leave. And this is for our observation and for our understanding, okay? And a lot of times we will correlate this data, but the late items will not be on the moop map unless they are deemed abandoned, okay? So everybody rest assured, we're just paying attention because it's our job. Let's talk about the moop map. All right. The moop map begins Monday, September 19th. You can follow our progress on the moop map live blog. It's on the burningman.org. And here is last year's moop map, okay? Still pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, give a round of applause. Lots of green. Now, there was a rise in yellow and red last year, okay? It sounds like we all had a problem. I'll just say it right now. It was because we got our asses kicked with the weather. I mean, who was there? We got buried under these dust storms, all right? I know I was digging out my camp too, you know? And so what ends up happening is the dust basically drops down and covers and buries your moop, and it makes it that much harder to find your moop and pick it up afterwards, okay? So we just need to expect it. Do not trust the weather. The weather is coming to bury your moop, and we just need to do a much better effort in making sure when we're breaking down that we're getting all the moop that we can. The moop map tracks the progress of the moop sweep through Black Rock City. Here's our team. This looks like gray water. They're making a note of it. Moop map data is recorded using GPS, cameras, iPads, and there we are talking about all y'all, and then we've got colors and notes and GPS coordinates, and then and then we go over our progress at the morning meeting the next day, and this is how we can tell how quickly we are moving through the Playa. The moop map colors actually equal speed. When I look at it, I know we had a good day, okay? So red, yellow, green. Green is quick, easy. Yellow is slow, moderate, so-so. Red is dead, stop, difficult, okay? Red equals dead, stop, difficult. Yellow, stop and go, meh. Green, quick and easy, clean. Moop map feedback will not be available until the new year. Now, I know what happened out there, but I am correlating a lot of data. In fact, all the data. And then we match our data with what the BLM comes up with after the BLM inspection. So it takes me the whole entire rest of the fourth quarter of the year to go over it, and then it's not really in a presentable form until the beginning of the year. So just bear with us. Your feedback requests will be put in a queue by your placer. So contact your placer if you want any feedback. Priority for moop map feedback will be given to the red camps first. Now, what ends up happening is most of the feedback requests I get are actually from green camps who want to know what that little red, yellow spot was in their camp. Okay, so it's like the A student is arguing why they got a B plus on the final. And I'm just like, hey, I've got these failing students over here I got to get to. So just understand that. You guys with the green and a little bit of yellow and a little bit of red, I love you guys. You're not the problem, okay? You guys are not the problem. Just know I love you, and I got to work on these other kids, all right? So BLM inspection is October 3rd. Boom, this is our inspection this year. There are 60 random generated waypoints there, and you can tell the green ones are under the standard, and that's good, and the red ones are above the standard, that's bad. Out of the 60, it looked like we had 13 total that were above the standard, and so we passed overall by a wide margin. However, there was a rising trend this year. Bump, bump, bump. All right, let's just go talk about this. Back in 2011, we had a little bit of a bump, and we went to 75% of the standard. This is the line we can't go over, okay? This is the red is the city grid, purple is open playa, green walking camping, blue is other. And so yeah, in like 2011, it looks like we had a little bump, and then that's when I was like, hey guys, wood is moop. We need to focus on the wood. And boom, we brought it down to 50%, right? 55%. And then we stayed pretty even. Then we had a slight uptick last year, and then boom, 2015. That's the city grid. This is where you guys are camping. This is 2 to 10, Esplanade to L, okay? So for the first time ever in like 15 years of doing this test, we were above the standard in the city camping area. We need to bring this down, and this is all of you guys. So everybody, please, we really need to bring this down. Everything else is doing fine. Here's how you can help. Make Leave No Trace number 1. Budget for tools. Remember, like this isn't just going to happen. The Playa is just not going to clean itself, all right? This is our arsenal, an array of tools. We've got a landscape rake here. You rake that, and it makes the moop pop up. Trash cans. Metal trash cans work best, especially if you're shoveling hot ashes, but plastic ones will do. Shovels, needless to say. There they are. Here's a new one, and we've been getting a lot of feedback from camps that are having great success with this, leaf blowers. I want every camp to actually have one of these leaf blowers, either your gas-powered, electrical, or battery-powered, but basically blow the dunes away and then moop up what's underneath it, okay? This is the way to, in case any of you were one of those camps that were buried under dust last year, this will make your work a lot easier. We have a lot of camps telling us this is what worked for them. And yep, moving on. Magnet sweepers. Gosh, these are one of the best things ever. Magnet sweepers, they pick up metal. And you just need to know where you were, especially around construction areas. Moop sticks, these are gopher grabbers, pickup tools. Moop buckets, this is 2.5 gallon of water. You cut a hole in the bucket and you put your moop in there. They're really great, especially, and it's plastic. Vice grips, this will get those rebar out of the ground so your cars don't get those flat tires when you drive over them. Moop sweep your camp as soon as you arrive. This is this is one, when you get there, take a look at your area. Yeah, you're serving it out, but pick up the moop, get it clean, restart, all right? Feel free to take a picture. You can share it with me. Let us know what we miss. What we miss is what you miss. So this is just a very real thing. Let's get that moop up off the ground while we still can see it. That's what a good line sweep looks like. In fact, this is 6 people. You should actually have 15 to 30, depending on the size of your camp. But I'm saying that 15 to 30. You guys have really big camps. It really helps when you have a lot of people. Be vigilant against moop. Keep your camp clean during the event for an easy exit. Expect dust storms to bury your moop. Use leaf blower to blow the dunes away. Rake the hell out of your camp. I really need you guys to do this. Rake it and find that moop. Moop sweep your camp with 15 to 30 people. The more, the merrier and easier. Moop sweep again and again. Go green and go home. Good luck, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you.